I do like a multi-channel 1S smart charger. They're simple to use and speed things up a lot compared to these simple dual battery types. There's a few around like these too, and while they get the job done, you can't discharge on these or charge to 4.35 volts for high voltage batteries. This is where smart chargers excel. I am currently using the Hqprop 3, and I'm hoping this one from Beta is going to perform equally or even better. Beta make great drones and they do already sell a 6-port charger, but it has none of the features of a smart charger. This is the HexaCharger. There are two versions available, the Pro and the non-Pro version. This is the Pro version, and the main difference is the maximum charging current and the maximum output. The price difference is only $5, but you need a 30-watt supply for the non-Pro version and a 100 watts for the Pro version. When I'm in the field, I use a huge PD-type powerbank, which keeps me going all day. I use a smaller one for shorter sessions, and I've put links for these in the video's description. I've also linked my charger plugs for you too. The charger comes in this box. It has your usual warnings on it, and it's a standard box for both versions. On the side, we've got 6 channels, 24 to 78 watts, depending which version you purchased, 4.35 volts, 4.2 volts, and 3.85 volts. Lastly, we have BT2 and PH2, as the charger can charge both of these types of battery. The Pro charger's case is orange, and the non-Pro's casing is just black. Inside the box, we have a product support and social media card, a decent manual with diagrams, and obviously the charger, which is sealed in a protective bag. The charger looks nice, but you might think it looks a bit scratched upon opening, but it's actually a plastic film. It's hard to see, so you'd be forgiven for not noticing. It's got 6 BT2 and 6 PH2 ports, of which you can only use 6 at one time. Most 1S batteries are BT2 now, and I've personally got no PH2, but it's there for those who do. It's only got a USB-C connection, so you won't be charging in the field with another larger battery. This really doesn't bother me at all. Like I said before, I charge in the field using a PD-grade powerbank anyway, but it's something to consider for some of you. On the bottom, it's got raised feet. This is to allow the fan to intake air. It then exhausts the heat through the vents at the end and on the side of the case. All the information is displayed clearly on the screen. This is one of my favorite things about the charger. The V-Fly's screen is hard to read without my glasses, but with this, it's much better. We have the input voltage, the battery voltage, charging status and charging current. There's an icon for the fan when it's on, and the same for the mute feature. The colors change for different modes, but more on that in a minute. I love the fact there's only 2 buttons, it's very simple to use, and the buttons are labeled with what they're for. I've put the full specifications of both chargers on the screen for you now, so just pause the video if you'd like to read it. Overall, it has a really clean look, it's well thought out, and I really like it. Once you start charging, all the selected settings apply to all ports, so you can't charge one battery to 4.2 volts and another to 4.35 volts. My current charger does this too, so I'm used to this way of operating. I can verify that it works with A30 and NX69 connections too. The charge current goes up to 3 amps per port on the Pro version. This is extremely high for a 1S battery, and I'd never recommend you do this. It only goes to 1 amp on the non-Pro version, but this is really all you need. I've always charged all 1S on 0.5 amps, and Beta themselves even recommend you use this setting on their batteries. They haven't made this up just for this charger. They've said this a long time before the charger was made. I do this mainly for speed, and I've not killed any batteries any faster in doing so. In fact, these 450s I've had ages, and they're still going strong, even though I've always used 0.5 amps to charge them. Press the mode button once to cycle through voltages. We have the normal 4.2 volts. We have 4.35 volts for high voltage batteries and 3.85 volts for storage level. When discharge is selected, if the battery is higher than 3.85, the charger will discharge it at 0.4 amps. If the battery is at 3.5 volts, for example, then the charger will charge the battery to 3.85. It can do both at the same time too. Now adjust the current on the right-hand button. Normally, I never move this off 0.5 amps. To start the charge, Just press and hold the mode button for about 3 seconds. Pressing and holding the current button will also mute and unmute the beeps. I really like the colors, which are a visual indicator. When the charger's idle, the channel will be white. When charging, the channel will be blue. When discharging, the channels will be purple, and they're green when finished. The charger beeps when finished, but if you need to stop it manually, just long press the mode button again. That's about all I have to say on this little charger. If you got this far, thank you for watching. All links are in the description, some of which are affiliate links. If you buy the charger, I'd really appreciate if you used them. It will just be invested so we can keep making more content. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, it really does help. I'm going to continue charging because tomorrow we're off to test the new Lava 2 batteries also from beta. Take care guys, and we'll see you on the next one. This charger was sent to us free for the purpose of this review. No money has changed hands, they haven't told me what to say, and they've not seen this video before it went live. These are our honest views. Thanks again.